Lori, should I move to Atlanta next year? Should Lori move to Atlanta next year, Spirit? Spirit's saying no on that, that it would be better if you waited on that. With the sun coming in reverse, that's going to be a no. Your future lays elsewhere, love. Thanks, Gifter. Nia, will I be able to dance at a club in California? Will you be able to dance at a club in California? That's a yes on that. You're going to be able to do that. That's a yes on. Congratulations. Alright, you guys get... Yes, those are free if you're new here. Night stars are always a guaranteed reading. My list is empty. You guys go to my page. Good morning, Lila. How are you today? Good morning. Aries, will Falcon out ask me to be his boyfriend? Will Falcon ask you to be his boyfriend? That's a no on that. That's not in the future, love. Sorry. Spirit's saying no on that one. Alright, you guys, let's get to these questions. Yes, no's are free. Gift skip the line. Night stars are guaranteed reading. Crystal, my ex Tashawn current relationship last. Will Tashawn's current relationship last? That's a no. That relationship is not gonna last, love. Rose, is John thinking of me right at this moment? Is John thinking of you right at this moment? If you guys are following, that would be appreciated. That's a yes on that, love. That's a yes. John is thinking of you right now. Thanks, Gifter. Let me know what your question is. And is Javier going to ask to get back together this month? Is Javier going to ask to get back together this month, Spirit? Not this month, love. Not this month. There's something else going on there. You're welcome, Anna and Charlene. Will I get any settlement this year? Will you get any settlement this year, Charlene? That's a yes on that. Spirit's saying yes. There's a bit more, but that's a yes. Alright, you guys. Yes, those are free. Night stars are guaranteed reading. Thanks, Carla. Barry, has Denari completely lost his love towards me? How is Denari feeling about Barry? What's going on there today? No, he hasn't lost his love for you completely. There is a time of difficulty, I can see that. He's going through a lot of difficulty right now. Helen, will Peter and I be in a relationship? Will you be in a relationship, Helen? When I call your names, you guys, make sure you tap the screen so I can feel your energy. It makes the reading so much easier for both of us. Helen, will Peter and I be in a relationship? Are Peter and you going to be in a relationship, Helen? That's a yes on that. With the world coming in, that's a very strong indicator, Helen, that you and Peter will be in a relationship. It's going to be everything you hope for. Alright, you guys, tap that screen. Night stars are guaranteed readings today. Queen, was Jay upset with the text message I sent to him? That's a no. He wasn't upset. He was surprised, but he wasn't upset. Andrella, will Roger be coming back soon? Will Roger be coming back soon, Andrella? That's a yes, Andrella. With Temperance coming in, they're gonna be coming back. When they have them, when their feelings are a bit more balanced, they'll be back. My list is open, you guys. Go to my page for that. Gift of the Night Star is a guaranteed reading. Let's get those questions in. Carla, does Frank truly miss us being together? Does Frank truly miss Carla and him being together in spirit? Yes, he does. He does miss you guys being together. Steph, will Adam look for me today on the school run? What's going to happen with Steph today on the school run? Is Adam going to look for him spirit? Yes. With the Eight of Wands, he's going to be looking for you. Definitely. That's a definite yes from spirit, Steph. Asia, thanks for all the energy. Does Shane really want to be with me? Does Shane really want to be with Asia? Does Shane really want to be with Asia, spirit? I'm sorry, that's a no on that, Asia. There's something else going on there. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, there's something going on that's blocking this person off from you. Let me know if you need help with that. My list is open right now. Just go to my page. You're welcome, Steph. Carmen and I am I on Ellen's mind? Are you on Ellen's mind? Remember to tap the screen when you hear your name called for the energy. It really does help with the energy. Are you in Ellen's mind? Will you reach out today, Carmen? Let's find out. That's a definite yes, Carmen. You're on his mind. With the Ace of Cups, he thinks about you a lot. He thinks about you a lot. Nausea, is my husband going to leave me? Is your husband going to leave you, Nausea? If you're new here, yes, no's are free. Gift skip the line, nice stars are guaranteed reading. My list is open, you guys go to my page. Nausea, is your husband going to leave you? That's a no. That is a no. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that's going to be a no. Paul, good morning. Good morning, Paul. How are you doing? Dina, will Helen reach out to me? Will Helen reach out to Dina? That is a yes on that. That's a new start for you guys right there. The Fool indicates in a love reading, it indicates a new start, love. Sorry about that. Knocked my cards down. That is a yes. Dina. Candy, will Jason come back? Is Jason going to come back for Candy, spirit? Oh, 5,000. Thanks so much, you guys. That's a yes. They're thinking about coming back right now. That's a yes on that. Paula, is it over between Furhat and Paula? Is it over between Furhat and Paula? That's a no on that. It's not over yet. There is a blockage, though. There is some sort of blockage. Excuse me, guys. I need a sip of water here. Good morning, Belle. Good morning, everybody. Yes, no's are free. Remember to call when I call your name to tap on the screen for the energy exchange. or Anelia, will Lauren and I get back together? Will Anelia and Lauren get back together, spirit? That's a yes on that. You guys are going to get back together, love. That is a yes. Nicholas, will Anthony unblock me eventually? Will Anthony unblock you eventually? They haven't decided yet. Spirit said this is one of those cards that is actually a maybe. They haven't decided about the question yet. If you need help with this, my list is open. It's Spirit saying there's more than just a yes no there. It's a little bit more complicated. Erica, will Alan still talk to me? Will Alan still talk to Erica? That's a yes. Alan's still going to talk to you. That is a yes, Erica. Jen, is your ex Mick coming back to me? Remember to tap the screen when I call your name, everybody. Is your ex Mick going to come back to you, Jen? Is Mick going to come back to you? That's a yes with the star energy coming in. They are going to come back to you, love. That's a very good indicator from Spirit right there. Keep dropping your questions, you guys. I'm just grabbing some water. Alright, you guys, let's get these questions going. Night stars are a guaranteed reading today. When I call your name, please tap that screen. It helps me channel your energy. Well, sweet, will Belinda come back to dating Emmanuel? Is Belinda going to come back to dating Emmanuel? That's a very strong indicator of a yes. With the Ace of Pentacles coming in, that's a very strong indicator of a yes, love. They're going to come back. That's one of your new beginnings cards. Thanks, Gifter. Let me know what your questions are. Hey, Lila, did Jeremy dream about me last night? Did Jeremy dream about Lila last night? That's a yes, Lila. Jeremy did dream about you last night. That is a yes, love. Aisha, will you ever talk to Trey again? Will you ever talk to Trey again? Remember, I need that energy exchange, you guys. It really does help. Will you talk to Trey again? Will you talk to Trey again? That's a yes. You're going to have a frank discussion with Trey soon. That's a yes, though. If you guys are following, that would be wonderful. Marissa, will Krishan fix things between us? Will Krishan fix things between you guys? That's a no on that. With the Tower coming in, you're going to have a good change coming soon. This isn't a bad card, people think it is. It just means there's a new opportunity, a new change coming for you. Is Suleiman coming back? Suleiman coming back to Nisba. Is Suleiman coming back to Nisba, Spirit? What's happening there? That's a yes. With the Page of Cups coming in, they're coming back, love. They're coming back. My list is open, you guys. Go to my page for that. Night stars are a guaranteed reading. Sabrina, are you going to be accepted for funding for uni this year? Let's find out. Are you going to be accepted for funding for uni this year, Sabrina? That's a yes. That's a yes. This is a perfect card for that. Spirit saying yes, love. Alright, you guys drop those questions. Give Skip the line. Night stars are a guaranteed reading today. Lisa, will you see Brian today? Lisa, will you see Brian today? Will you see Brian today? Not today. Not today. Something must be keeping you guys apart today. Let me know if you need help with that, sweetie. My list is open right now. Abby, will Joshua propose to me? Will Joshua propose to Abby, Spirit? Not right away. Spirit's saying no, not right now. It's not a no, but it's not going to be for a while. Next week, yes, we. Amelia, is Nixon in love with me? Is Nixon in love with Amelia, Spirit? Is Nixon in love with Amelia? Thanks, Gifter. I've been watching for you. That's a no, unfortunately. That's a no on that one, Amelia. Thank you, Lila. Thank you, sweetie. Antoine, will my divorce go through? Thanks for all the love. Will your divorce go through, Antoine? That's a yes on that. That is a yes. There's a bit more there, but that's a yes, for sure. Spirit saying yes to you, love. With the 7 of Cups. I think a couple people are getting filtered. Can I get you to repeat your questions? Just go ahead and repeat them so I can make sure that I get to everybody. Good morning in front of them is perfect. For some reason that gets everybody's question through. David, will me and Rose Monroe be in a romantic relationship? Will you guys be in a romantic relationship? With the moon coming out right now, David, there's something you need to know about Rose. There's something you need to know. There's some secret. There's feelings that haven't been spoken, secrets that haven't been revealed. Let me know if you need help with that. My list is open right now, David. Let me know. Go to my page if you do. Antoine, thanks for the energy. Well, I got that one already. That was a yes on that one. Will my partner Lino ask me to marry him? And will your partner Lino ask you to marry him? If you're not following you guys, that would be very much appreciated. That's a yes. He is going to ask you for marriage, love. The 6 of Cups comes in as a card of familiarity. And in a love reading, that's very good. It's a yes, love. Sandra, is M waiting for my call? Is M waiting for Sandra's call? Right now, Spirit. Are they waiting for Sandra's call? When I call your name, make sure you tap the screen so I can feel your energy, guys. Come on, Sandra. Are they waiting for your call? That's a yes on that one. That's a yes, Sandra. Hey, Lila. Well, there you are, Nisha. Is B missing me? Is B missing Nisha? Is B missing Nisha? That's a yes. They are missing Ilana. They are. Lila, has Jeremy been still disconnected from the third party? Has Jeremy still been disconnected from the third party? That's a yes. Right now they're emotionally disconnected from them, Lila. Thanks, sweet gift, sweetie. I'm sorry, love you. You're still getting filtered. Go ahead and make sure you put your question through again. The rest of you guys, yes, no's are free if you just got here. Gifts of the Night Star is a guaranteed reading. Everything else you can find on my page. Drop your questions, you guys. I'm going to get to everybody here. Let's keep that energy flowing. Claudia, is David and the third party happy? Is David and the third party happy? That's a no. They're not happy. There's difficulties with the 5 of Wands. There's a lot of difficulties in that relationship. You're welcome, Rita. Destiny, will TJ reach out to me today? I can't feel your energy, Destiny. I'm sorry, I can't. Will TJ reach out to you today? Will TJ reach out to Destiny today? I'm gonna move along. I don't think she's here. Will TJ reach out to you today? Will TJ reach out to you today? 10,000. Thanks, you guys. That's a yes on that. That's a yes on that, Destiny. TJ will reach out to you today, love. Ilma, will I finally land a wedding gig this year? Will you finally land a wedding gig this year? Spirit, what's going to happen? Spirit, what's going to happen here? Yes. You are going to land a paid wedding gig this year. That's a yes on that. Thanks for your energy, sweetie. Amanda, we get a job offer this week. We do something I call the wheel, Amanda, alright? I do this in readings, you guys, so we're going to find out when Amanda's going to get a job. Is it going to be this week? This is the wheel. First week of February, second week of February, there you go. Second week of February, love. That's when that job offer is going to come in. And it's funny, you can see the workings of it where they've made the decision, they want to reach out to you, get more information, and there's their decision right there. Thanks for the love, sweetie. I really appreciate all that energy. It's called The Wheel, you guys. It's available on my page. If you want to go there, you can find out all about it. Thanks, Zaza. Is Sim seeing somebody else? Hazel, is Sim seeing somebody else? I think some of you are getting filtered gifters. Make sure to put good morning in front of your questions, okay? Or whatever. Yeah, just like good morning. Is Sim seeing somebody else? Is Sim seeing somebody else? Spirit. Excuse me. There. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, guys. I'm just getting over that cold. There is something going on there that you need to find out about. Hazel. There's something else going on there. There's secrets that need to be revealed, and feelings that haven't been spoken about. So, if you need help with this, gift on Night Star is a guaranteed reading, or you can go to my page. Either one, sweetie. There's more there that you need to know about. Patricia, does Kiri miss me a lot? Does Kiri miss you a lot? That's a yes. They miss you, love. They do. Lynette, will my relationship between Dre and I improve soon? Will the relationship between Lynette and Dre improve soon? That's a yes. There's going to be a fresh start there. A fresh start. Isabel, does Rudy want to stop talking to me? That good morning really worked, you guys. I can see all your questions now. Isabel, does Rudy want to stop talking to you? Does he want to stop talking to you, her spirit? That's a no on that. That's a hasty decision he made. The two of swords in reverse, that's a hasty decision that they already regret. Deborah, will Janelle and I reconcile? Will Janelle and I reconcile, Spirit? What's going on there? Will they reconcile? That's a yes. With the Knight of King of Pentacles coming in, you guys are going to reconcile. That's a yes on that. Deborah, will Jamal and I reconcile? Will Jamal and you reconcile? Remember you guys when I called your name? Let's get that energy bridge coming through the screen. Deborah, will Jamal and I reconcile? Will Jamal and you reconcile? The Spirit's saying yes on that with the Queen of Wands. That's a good card for reconciliation. Asia, is Irfan happy with the third party? All around the world, you guys will have the same problems here. Is Irfan happy with the third party? That's a no on that. They're not happy right now. They're not happy at all. Nolo, is Lucky happy without me and our baby? That's a no. They're not happy at all, love. Not with strength in reverse. There you are, Belle. Is Edmund sincere with you? Is Edmund sincere with Belle? Hey, Steph. Is Edmund sincere with Belle? If you guys aren't following, that would be appreciated. What's going on there with Edmund? Is he sincere with Belle? That's a yes. He is being sincere right now. Belle. Edmund is being sincere right now. That's a yes. Zaza, I can see that one. Go ahead and say good morning in front of your question, right in front of it, you guys, and it gets your questions through. Sorry, it's not me, but they are being filtered. I'm not ignoring anybody. I promise you, I would get to them if I saw them. Diva, is Seth cheating on me? Is Seth cheating on Diva? That's a no. Not with justice coming up like this. They're not cheating. Spirit's saying they're not cheating right now, love. That's a no. Steph, I can't see your question anywhere. Maybe put some periods between the letters or emojis in there or something. I promise you I'm looking out for it. Julie, is Julian thinking long term with you? Is Julian thinking long term with you? Put some energy into that screen, love, so I can feel that answer for you. Is Julian thinking long term with you? With the Four of Pentacles, this is a tricky card. Very tricky card, Julie. They are, but they're going to hold those feelings very close to themselves. They're not going to let you know. This is a person that can't let their emotions out very easily. Thanks, Gifter. Eva, will Denzo still ask me to be his girlfriend? You just ruined everything. Oh, no, you didn't, love. You didn't. Will Denzo still ask me to be his girlfriend? You didn't ruin nothing. Don't worry about it, love. Is he still going to ask me to be his girlfriend? That's a yes. That is a yes. He understands. He does. And he still will ask you. He'll still ask you. Good morning, Danielle. How are you? Hey, Queen. How are you doing? Danielle, will I win the competition this week? Will you win the competition this week, Danielle? That's a yes. That is a yes. They're going to just decide in your favor. Very good card. Spirit saying yes, love. Queen, is Jay ready to see me on Friday? Is Jay... One second, you guys. Is Jay ready to see Queen on Friday? Make sure you guys are following so you can find me again. Is Jay ready to see Queen on Friday? Let's find out, Spirit. This came right out. They're not quite ready yet. They're not quite ready yet. Did they have a previous relationship that they're just getting out of right now? Because this is a card of moving on, but reluctantly moving on, Queen. Let me know if you need help with this one. My list is open if you need help. Just go right to my page. Kimberly, after yesterday's conversation with RQ, is he going to try a relationship? What's going to happen with RQ and Kimberly, Spirit? Is he going to? Is he going to have to try a relationship even though they got to a fight? What's going to happen, Spirit? That's a yes. He's going to talk to you. He's going to get back together with you. Kimberly, he'll get back together with you, love. With the Empress coming in, that's such strong energy in a love reading. This person will try to get back together with you. Alright, you guys, I have to get off here shortly. Make sure I get those questions. Steph, I see you. I'll be with you in just a second. Is Adam really angry with you, Steph? Is Adam really angry with Steph, Spirit? Is Adam really angry with Steph? That's a no, Steph. They're not angry with you. They're paused right now. They're still thinking of you fondly, Steph. With the Queen of Cups coming in, that's positive energy. And with the Three of Pentacles, that's teamwork. That's what's... They're still paused right now. They're not angry as much as they're confused. They're confused. They don't know what's going on, so they're pausing. But they still think fondly of you. With the Queen of Cups right there. Don't let them tell you otherwise. They're the ones with the communication issues. I remember him, Mr. Page of Cups. Nina, will Kel and I spend some alone time together soon? Will you spend some alone time together soon? That's a yes on that, and very quickly. Spirit's saying it's going to happen quickly. With the Eight of Wands energy coming in, that's going to be fast. That's going to be fast, love. No, Zaza, there's a couple people I can't see. You're welcome, Steph. Make sure you stop by and let us know. Stop by anytime you want to ask questions, love. There's a couple people who are getting filtered. Could you go ahead and repeat your questions, you guys, just to make sure I can answer them all? Hey, good morning, Panda. I was just about to get off here shortly. How are you this morning? Gina, will James text you today? Will James text Gina today? Let's find out, Spirit. Will James text Gina today? That's a yes. He's thinking of texting you already. That's definitely a yes then. No. Thanks, IDL. Looking for your question right now. There you are, Zaza. I've been changing the questions. Oh, okay. IDL, will June and Mag do well this week? Will June and Meg do well this week, Spirit? What's Spirit going to say about June and Meg right now? Alright, you guys want to call out your name, make sure you give me that energy exchange through the screen. It really helps the reading. IDL, will June and Meg do well this week? Are they going to do well this week? That's a yes on that. With the Fool, very innocent energy coming in, but very positive as well. That's a yes, love. Does Promise have another girlfriend? Does Promise have another girlfriend? Let's find out. Night stars are guaranteed reading, you guys. Spirit's saying no on that one. There's no other girlfriend in the picture, love. There's nobody else there. Will June and Meg, I got that one. Will Dave and Wesley do well this week? Will Dave and Wesley, can you let me know what context? Is it work or school or love, or just so I have a frame of reference week? You guys, go ahead and drop those questions if you can. I need both names. And if I haven't answered your question, you're getting filtered. So say good morning in front of it first. Sorry for all the rules. I don't make them. I just realized when I'm getting filtered. Good morning, Junior. How are you, love? Rita, is Peter missing you? Is Peter missing Rita? Is Rita? Thanks, sweetie. Thanks, Maria. You're on the list, love. Let's get you read. Alright. Is Peter missing Rita? Let's find out, look. That's a yes. Yes, he does miss you. He does miss you, sweetie. I'm good too, Junior. I'm good too, love. Alright, Maria. Thanks, IDL. Let me grab Candace real quick, you guys, while I'm waiting for Maria to come up. Am I the best thing that's happened to your fiancé, Carl? Rita. Sorry, Candace. I don't know where that came from. Candace, are you the best thing that's happened to your fiancé, Carl? Let's find out, Rita. Candace. Wild. Okay, Candace. That's a yes. Carl's had a great deal of anxiety in his past, Candace. A lot. Right there. With the Nine of Swords, he's had a lot of heartbreak and a lot of anxiety. And you're the Four of Wands for him, love. You are the Four of Wands. You're the sunshine and happiness in his life. So that's a yes on that. Maria, will me and David reconcile soon? Let's find out. Thanks for the gifts of the night star, love. Give me 1 second to have a sip of coffee. Maria. Maria, will me and David reconcile soon? Spirit, will Maria and David reconcile soon? Are Maria and David gonna reconcile soon, Spirit? Thanks for the gift of the night star, love. Let's get you ready here. I'm gonna see if I can find out when for you too, Maria. Will Maria and David reconcile? Can we find out when, Spirit? I see reconciliation right there, Maria. This person went from being very unsure with at the Page of Swords level, which is just kind of it's kind of a meh kind of feeling towards a person. They're interested, but they still have their options open. They went from that to a Two of Cups energy for you, love. This is true love right here. It's not like just playing around, girlfriend, boyfriend. This is true love with the Two of Cups coming in. So yes, you and David will reconcile. Let's see, make sure you can see those. Let's find out when. Let's find out when from Spirit. Thanks for the night star, sweetie. Let's find out when for you. When's that gonna happen? The reconciliation, Spirit. When is that gonna happen? When's that going to happen for Maria? We already know it's going to happen, but when? Let's do the wheel. Is it going to be... Oh, I did that right away. February. Yep, February. by April, you guys will be back together. I did something called the wheel, Maria, where I just do the months, and immediately when I said February, it popped up with yes. April, new beginning on that relationship. By March, you guys will be back together. Let me make sure I pull out so you can see that. Oops. Sorry, guys. Having a hard time here. There we go. Alright. There you go, Maria. It went from a simple relationship to a very, very, very powerful one. And then after the breakup, you guys are going to get back together pretty much immediately. Like, look for that within a week. Seriously, by Valentine's Day, that new relationship's going to be very solid. And by April, May, by spring, it's going to be a very steady relationship again, love. Thanks for the gifts of the night star. I'm so glad I could do that for you. I hope that's what you're looking for. That brings you happiness. Well, don't give up, Zaza. You can send your question directly to me. I have to get to the Night Star people first. Thanks, love. Thanks, Candace. You're on the list, love. Let's get you read. Candace, will me and Carl get married? Will you and Carl get married? Let's find out, love. I'm so sorry, guys. Will Candace and Carl get married? Will Candace and Carl get married, Spirit? Let's find out. Thanks for the gift, love. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. So what's going to happen between you and Carl is he's already thought about that. He's already thought about marriage in the past. He's already thought about making you his partner. Excuse me. Excuse me. He thinks you're a bit out of his league, Candace. With the High Priestess coming in, he thinks that you're out of his league, and he's not quite sure how to approach you. He's scared you're going to say no. The High Priestess is so powerful. And the Two of Wands indicates thought. So right away, Carl's already been thinking of that. There you go. He's already been thinking of it with the High Priestess coming in right there. So he's going to want to have a very frank discussion with you about that. He's the type of person, he's not going to come in with a great deal of emotion. He's going to come in with, let's be friends, let's have a relationship type energy. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if I can find out when for you. Candace, when's that going to happen? When is that going to happen? He's still making that decision right there. He's indecisive. He thinks you're out of his league. When is that going to happen? Oh, there we go. Springtime. Yes, springtime. He's coming in fast. So look for that around springtime. It's building up. It's building up as well. So springtime is when that's going to happen. Candace. Thanks for the gifts of the night, star love. I'm glad I could do that reading for you and ease your mind there. Give you some time frame from Spirit. The marriage or conversation, the conversation about marriage, love. Sorry, I should have been a little bit more clear about that, because I can see why you would think that would be a whirlwind marriage in 2 months. But no, the conversation, when he starts talking to you about that, it's going to happen right then. Right around April. You're welcome. It doesn't always tell me the time frame like that. Janaea, will Julia text James because she's jealous of us? That's a no. I don't see her texting anybody though. That's a no. I'm not with the Five of Cups in reverse. Thanks. Thanks, sweetie. Melina, will Nick send a message? Will Nick send a message? That's a yes on that. He's gonna send a message, love. He's gonna send a message for you. Your birthday's in April. Well, there you go, love. Tell him you need a ring, a birthstone for your birthday. Right? Then you get your diamond. Ideal. Will Dave and Wesley do well this week? Oh, it's work related. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Will Dave and Wesley do well this week? One's gonna do well. Wesley's gonna do well. Dave is gonna have problems. He's not gonna think he's doing well. He's gonna need extra care and love because he's not gonna think anything he does is right. But Wesley's gonna do fine. That's just a new day for him. It's just a new Tuesday. Alright, you guys drop your questions. Yes, no's are free. Nice stars are guaranteed reading today. Crystalina, will me and Moses, I'm sorry, I'm slaughtering that name, I'm so sorry. Crystalina, will me and Moses, it keeps disappearing. Will me and Moses reconcile? There we go. Will you guys reconcile? Thanks, IDL. That's a yes on that, Crystalina. You and Moses will reconcile. That is a yes. Oh, you're welcome, Aida. Selena, does Steven miss what he and I had? Does Steven miss what Selena and him had? That's a yes on that, love. That is a yes. He understands what happened. He understands what he did, and he understands what he lost. See, is AG and I going to fix our relationship when he finds out I'm telling the truth? That's a yes. He's gonna try to fix your relationship. That's the first thing that is coming up from Spirit. Is he's gonna try to fix the relationship. The Four of Swords is somebody who needs rest. Rest, and then they'll be fine in the relationship. And they need to rest from everything that's been going on. Alright, you guys, I have to get off here soon. Make sure you get your questions through. Ideal, will John and I reconcile? Will John and you reconcile? If you didn't get your questions through, make sure you try to get those through again, you guys. Change the wording a bit. We'll get to them. Will John and you reconcile, Ideal? Will John and you reconcile? That's a yes on that. John is, with Judgment coming in, John is going to try to reconcile with you. Alright, you guys, get your questions in. Only got a few more minutes here. Make sure I see your questions. Gifts with 9 stars is a guaranteed reading today. Chantel, am I meant? As soon as I say it, it disappears. Let me get that back. I'm sorry, Chantel, it disappeared. Can you repeat that? I'm so sorry. I was trying my best. Nia, is Alex in love with me? Is Alex in love with Nia? Is Alex in love with Nia? That's a yes on that. That is a yes. That's a yes, love. 2 of Wands is a yes, but they're also afraid. They're also hesitant, not afraid. Hesitant's a better word. They're hesitant to start anything new. Irene, will I meet Gregory today? Will you meet Gregory today? Make sure you guys, when I call that name out, you give me that energy exchange on the screen so I can make it a reading better. This makes the reading so much more clear. Thanks, IDL. You're on the list, love. Let's get you read. Alright, Irene, will I meet Gregory today? Will you meet Gregory today, Irene? That's a yes. That's a yes. You're gonna have some sort of meeting with Gregory today. Some sort of meeting with him. Alright, IDL, let's make sure I get your question. There it is. It's right there waiting for me. Let's see. Will you close at least 10 deals with Parm Firm this year? Alright, so financial reading. Will you close at least 10 deals with Parm Firm this year? At least 10 deals with Parm Firm this year. I can close at least 10 deals with Parm Firm this year. Nice. Thanks for the gift of the nice star, sweetie. You are gonna do that, yes. But you're gonna be able to do that very quickly. And 2 of Cups indicates the closing of that deal that's coming in. That's coming through. This isn't always a love card. It can always be it can also be a business card. So that's a yes right off the bat. You're gonna be able to close those deals. It's gonna be easy for you. With the 8 of Wands coming in, this is a card of speed, and if you're talking about business, I mean it's going to be very easy and quick. Very easy, quick deals. However, sorry, here comes the moon. There's something that you need to know about. This could be somebody who's jealous of you, somebody who's not letting you know their agenda, somebody who's got secret deals behind your back. Whatever it is, the moon always indicates deception. Not betrayal, but something that you need to know about. So there's that in there as well. So yes, you will be able to do that, and very easily as well. However, watch out. Watch out, love. Thanks, Katie. You're on the list. Let's get you read as well. So IDL, that would be my recommendation. Just watch out. You can do that. You've got the power to do that, but watch out for the people around you. It's the people you gotta worry about sometimes, love. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, Kate, let's get you read, love. I'm going to grab a couple more questions while we're waiting for you. Keep the questions coming, you guys. Yes, those are free. 9 stars are guaranteed reading today. V, is Dexter going to reach out to me this week? Is Dexter going to reach out this week to me? That's a yes on that, but it's going to be very careful. Very careful and controlled. Probably a text. Probably a very casual text about something mild. But they're going to try to reach out to you. Katie, please try to go ahead and put good morning for any question or something like that, just to make sure we can get that, right? Michelle, will Nanu choose their relationship? Will Nanu choose your relationship as opposed to somebody else's? Somebody else, right? Will Nanu choose your relationship? That's a yes. That's a yes. They will choose your relationship. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting. It's gonna be difficult for them, to be blunt. But yes, they are gonna choose it. There you are, Katie. Does Matthew still think about me romantically? Let's find out. Thanks for the gift of the night, Starla. Does Matthew still think of Katie romantically? If you guys aren't following, that would be wonderful. Does Matthew still think about Katie romantically? Spirit, what is going on there? What's going on there? Huh. Wow. That's amazing. You guys both think of each other very much. Oh, 2 came out, so here we go. Thanks for the gift of the night star. This is what's going on. You guys think of each other a lot. I got the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. These are 2 people that are meant to be together, that think of each other a lot. That you guys are both in the same lane. In life right now, the same point, the same time, you want to be together because you enhance each other. The only thing I would worry about, and this is very mild, be careful that you're not thinking too much or putting too much of your worth into the other person. Because with 2 people like this, you can lose yourselves to each other romantically, is what I meant to say. You can easily do that. So be careful you're not thinking too much of the other person. Keep yourself grounded. So they are wonderful, but make sure you think well of yourself. Here's the only problem I see right now. That nasty 5 of Swords is in there. There's somebody in there who just has to get they have to win at all costs, basically. And this could be your mother-in-law, your brother-in-law, somebody close to you. But there's somebody in there who would prefer to talk about you than to look inwards towards themselves. So just be careful. There's somebody around them who's not telling them the truth. They're kind of telling them a lot of shit about you. Be careful. But ultimately, you guys are meant to be together, and you guys are going to have a great relationship. Really enjoy this one. These 2 people were meant and destined to be together right now. And you guys have a great future. Enjoy that, love. I'm glad I could read for you today. Alright, you guys, I have to get off here fairly soon. Make sure you get your questions in. Night stars are a guaranteed reading. Yes, no's are free. Tori, do I walk away from Sam? Does Tori just walk away from Sam's spirit? That's a yes. Actually, this card is all about walking away right there. This card is all about walking away. I can't think of a better card. This is about moving on, walking away, just moving away from the other person. Your destiny lies somewhere else, love. That's a yes on that. Alright, we're at 30,000, you guys. Thank you. Thanks, Panda. Do you have any questions for me today as well? Make sure I get those. Is Jasmine the right choice, Ideal? Is Jasmine the right choice? Alright, who just night starred me? I totally missed that one. I think I just saw it flash, but I'm not sure. Is Jasmine the right choice? Is Jasmine the right choice? choice. Is Jasmine the right choice, Spirit? Is Jasmine the right choice? Oh, okay, gotcha. Can you remind me? I'll do those privately if you want. That's a yes. They are the right choice. They are the right choice. Definitely. With the Ace of Pentacles coming in, that's a definite yes from Spirit. You're welcome, Queen Tori. This Fabienne, Miss Adriana. This Fabienne, Miss Adriana. This Fabienne, Miss Adriana, Spirit. That's a yes on that. That's a yes on that. Fabienne, or Adriana, sorry, Fabienne does miss you, sweetie. Fabienne misses you. Alright. Sorry about that. Nope. You know, there's some questions that aren't getting through. Go ahead and repeat your question, you guys, with a good morning in front of it. I don't know why, but it always works, and then I can see it. It's amazing. I'll see like 50 questions all of a sudden I didn't see before. Max, is D worried about how I'll feel when he's away on his trip? Is D worried about you, Max? Working right there. Yes, he's absolutely worried. He's absolutely worried. He's worried you're gonna go out and replace him somehow. Like, it's just that easy, right? You can just go to the store and order one up, right? But that's what his fear is. That's what he's worried about. Alright, you guys have to get off here very soon. About 5 minutes, so make sure I get your questions, you guys. Excuse me. Good morning, Tammy. Will me and David be together this year? Will you and David be together this year? Not this year. Spirit's saying it may be next year, but it's not. It sees you guys moving on this year, getting on with your life together. Shen, will I get a federal career offer soon? Get a federal career offer soon. Alright, you guys, any more questions? Let's get those in. Otherwise, I have to get out of here in just 2 minutes. Sorry about that, I had a little message I had to answer. Pritesh, good morning. Chantel thinking about me. Is Chantel thinking about me? Oops. That's a yes on that. They are thinking about you, love. That's a yes. Is Asia chatting romantically with Shaheen or another man? Are they chatting romantically? That's a no. They're not chatting with anybody though. Not romantically. Alright, last question, you guys. Last question. Night stars are guaranteed reading. Last yes, no question. Charvette, is my marriage with Vernon heading in the right direction? That's a yes on that. With the Four of Wands, it's headed in the right direction, though. It is. Shannon, I thought I got that one. Let me see what's going to happen there. Let's see what's going to happen there. That's a yes on that one. Oh, 2 came out. One saying not to ease your anxiety. You are going to have that position. That's a yes. Not to worry about it. It's what your path has chosen already, love. Don't worry so much about it. Alright, you guys, last one. Is my ex moving on? Is your ex moving on? Night stars are guaranteed reading, everybody. Is your ex moving on? Is your ex moving on? That's a no. Not yet. Your ex is not moving on yet, love. That's not yet, love. You guys are welcome. Thanks, Panda. I'll be answering you privately. Thank you, sweetie, for everything you do. Love and light, everybody. Make sure you follow so you can find me again. And if you need anything, go to my page under bio. You can see all of my link tree. You can see all the private readings, the candle sessions, everything that's available. And make sure you head over to my YouTube, everybody. Love and light. Alright, YouTube, if you have any questions, let me know. I just finished, obviously, my TikTok session. So let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm logging in right now to take a look. I know it's early in the morning, you guys, so make sure that you guys are clicking that follow and the subscribe button, the like and subscribe button, sorry. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, guys. I should have looked earlier, but alright, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if there's any questions from YouTube right now. There we are. What's up? Nope. I figured you guys might be sleeping. I see one person watching, 1 like. Thank you. There we go. Poppy Cave. Hey there. Are you still waiting? I'm so sorry, love. I should put a pinned comment saying that where to find me. I forgot to do that. It was so early this morning. Hey, Poppy Crave. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna hang here on YouTube for just a little while and answer some questions. And there's something I need to go through anyway. I wanted to go through this. It was about the Fool. The card of the Fool, you guys. So keep watching, get your questions ready. Poppy Cave, if you're still there. Let's put a message in here to ask any questions you need. Alright, here we go. Alright, be right back, you guys. Make sure you get any questions you got ready for me. Just go ahead and put those in the chat. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I have to put my sweater on. Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions, Green Forest Tarot is going to log off for about 2 minutes. I'll be live again in about 15 minutes. I'm going to go over the tarot card, the Fool. We're going to look into the love readings when it's upright and when it's in reverse. So give me just 10 minutes to get some more coffee. I'll be right back on live.